What's up guys, welcome back once again to the reviews. Previously did an unboxing of this. This is the Navis F360 ARGB from Endorfy. Thank you to them again for sending this over. So I've done an unboxing to show you what it looks like. Today we're going to do a standalone review on it to see just how well it performs on my 5900X. So like I say, we'll get it installed, well it's already installed. We'll show you what it looks like when it's all in the system, all nice and lit up, and then we'll talk about the performance. And yeah, basically give you my thoughts on what I think about it. So we've got the cooler installed. Absolutely looks amazing. Hopefully you agree. Personally, I think it's one of the best IOs I've tested, and in terms of looks, for sure. The fans look great. The Fluxus fans, they're relatively quiet. The RGB effects are brilliant on them, and the cooling performance is actually there as well. The pump block, nice big chunky pump block with lots of RGB in it. I think looks absolutely fantastic and will fit into pretty much anyone's build. As you hopefully can see on the camera, this is in the Be Quiet Shadow Base 800. I've done like a white and black theme build, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic in there, especially with the white lights on. The white uniformity is actually quite good on this compared to the RAM that's next to it, as you would have seen in the B-roll for this. So anyway, let's talk about the performance of it, and basically tell you how well it performed in terms of basically Cinebench. So I ran it for 5 minutes to see what maximum temperature it gets to, and obviously I'll give you idle temperatures, and I'll also give you over ambient. So first of all, let's talk about, it's just on that point, 26 degrees ambient temperature in here. So for some of them, obviously you can figure it out yourself, but I will give a graph for the max over ambient at the end as well. Right, so I tested it at 100%, 75% and 50% of fan speed to give you an idea of how it performs across the board, and it was 36 degrees basically across all those tests on idle. So then we went on to our maximum temperature testing to see how well it performed under load, and this is Cinebench, so it is worst case scenario in terms of gaming and stuff like that. As long as it's not hitting your CPU too hard, then your temperatures will obviously be a lot lower than this. I've not got the figures here, but I have been testing it and playing some games on it, and the CPU's well under control. If you want any more facts in terms of CPU temperature during gaming, then give me a shout in the comments, and I'll give you some results if you need them. But like I said, this is worst case scenario, so if this is good, then pretty much everything else is going to be good, if you get what I'm saying. So maximum temperatures at 100% fan speed were 72 on the CPU package. CPU package is always the higher of the two readings, so I like to use this to give it sort of a better understanding. So obviously CPU reading will be lower than this. So 72 degrees, which is 46 degrees over ambient at the time of testing. At 75% fan speed, which is 1500 RPM, we're at 47 over ambient, which is 73 max. And then at 50% of fan speed, which is obviously 1000 RPM, because these get up to 2000. Even though they're rated for only 1800, they actually do get up to 2000. 50% was maximum of 74 degrees, which is an over ambient of 48. So fantastic results, keeping the CPU going, keeping these clock speeds up high, around 4.3 gigahertz all core, which is normal for Cinebench, with PBO on. So absolutely fantastic job, not a problem at all. Like I said, it is warm in here at the moment, so obviously temperatures are going to be higher. The UK is quite warm at the moment, but overall it was a fantastic result and performs really, really well, and it does look absolutely brilliant. So well done Endorfy for making such a nice looking cooler, and one that performs as well. This is the 360 ARGB version. They do also do it in other sizes, which is I think they do a 280, a 240, and they also do them in non-RGB as well. So if you're going for that complete blacked out look, then they also do one to cater for you as well. If you don't want any RGB whatsoever, they've got that in hand as well. Unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, they don't do a white version at the moment. Now, in terms of pricing, this one, it's not readily available here in the UK, so quite hard to find from what I've seen. It might be different by the time you see this video, but I found it some places, and you're looking around 140 English pounds, which is going to be 150, $160 around there, and similar sort of price in terms of 140, 150 euros in Europe. So decent price as well for a 360, and like I say, it performs really well, looks really good. and I can't really complain about it at all. The fans are great. They're all daisy chainable. Daisy chain it to the pump as well. Cables are quite easy to hide, although there is quite a lot of cabling off from the pump, but I managed to hide it quite easily. So yeah, if you're looking at a 360 AIO and you're not sure which one to get, or you've seen this one about and wonder if it's any good, I can definitely say yes, it is decent, and there isn't really any faults I can pick with it at all, to be honest with you. It's not particularly noisy. The noise levels of this, we're looking at 100% is 52 decibels, 75 is 46, and 50% is 44 decibels. That's obviously, I've got a noise floor of around 40, I believe it is in here, so it's actually not that bad at all. And when the case, this is with the case open as well, when the case is shut, obviously you're going to hear that even less. So all in all, guys, if you're looking at this cooler or want to know if it's any good, or trying to decide on one, then this one is definitely recommended. I can give it a thumbs up. And that's it, guys, really. Thank you again to Endorfy for sending this over. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and a thumbs up. Give it a dislike if you didn't like it, and leave me any comments in the comment section below if you have any questions about this. And obviously don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It all helps the channel out, helps me produce more videos like this and keep going in the future. So thank you for watching, guys, and goodbye. I'll see you next